Hello everyone and welcome back to Snap Keep. Today we'll be kicking off a new showcase series where we sit down with the Snap Keep crew to talk about the exciting decks that they bring to the table every week. This week we're sitting down with Ryan, who played a deck that you can check out up here. What'd you play in that game?
Yeah, so I played Peter Parker / The Amazing Spider-Man. For those who don't know, Peter Parker is 1 and a white for an 0/1 human scientist hero. When he enters, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach, and then for 1 and Bant, transform Peter Parker, activate only as a sorcery. And on the backside, he is the Amazing Spider-Man.
Nice.
A 4/4 with vigilance and reach, and each legendary spell you cast that's 1 or more colors has web slinging for 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue. And then web slinging
what does web
is
slinging
an
do?
alternate way to cast a spell. You can cast it for its web slinging cost as long as you return a tapped creature to your hand.
Got it, but it is still a cast trigger, which is super important.
Yeah, it's very important for the deck.
So with this deck, what is the first thing you would tell somebody about it sitting down at the LGS?
So if I had to elevator pitch this deck,
Sure.
it is cheating out legendary spells as quickly as humanly possible.
Got it. Or spiderly possible, you might say.
Yeah, spirally possible. Like
don't have to.
cheating out all like your big chunky cards, like Avacyn, Angel of Hope,
Sure.
or the Tarask,
Sure.
or Nezahal, Primal Tide.
Oh.
Yeah,
Dinosaurs.
it gets kind of gross.
Is there anything in particular that drew you to Spider-Man?
It was actually a conversation we had about what I wanted to play from Spider-Man, and we were like, oh, legendaries. Oh, you can just cheat out cards like I mentioned before, Avacyn the Tarask, Absolute Virtue from Final Fantasy.
Another one that you mentioned, Coma.
Yeah, Coma.
Big cheater. Ooh,
Both,
boy.
you know?
Both Comas, yeah.
Yeah, and Galta and Mavrin, and just have that for 3 mana, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So, other than that, no like personal connection to the deck? You didn't love Spider-Man before this?
When I was a kid, no, not really.
That's fair.
Yeah, I didn't really like Spider-Man that much.
You like all the cards in the 99 though, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do like I do like all the cards in my 99, as you can see right here.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like the cards in it. I like, having my little mana dork maxing and then trying to return them for value.
Yeah. So speaking of, describe the deck's main strategy. What does the core gameplay loop look like?
So the core gameplay loop is to stick a mana dork on turn 1 or turn 2.
Sure.
Ramp out Spider-Man, and then float the mana from your mana dork to just drop a big chunky idiot from your hand for web slinging.
Like ideally what, turn 4?
Turn 4,
Maybe earlier than that, if you're the nut draw or something?
I believe in the gameplay video, I kind of dropped a Galta and Mavrin pretty early.
You sure did.
Yeah.
It was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Very, very sick. Would you call it aggro combo almost? It's not really control.
It's more of like a Timmy aggro deck, because I'm playing all these weird big creatures that shouldn't belong in a deck like this.
Yeah.
But I'm playing them super early.
And I mean, it looks like your game plan is to like run it down.
Yeah,
so.
other than like the big chunkiness and the mana dorks, I'm really just running like value spells like Rhystic Study, Mana Drain. I'm just running normal like Bant everyday cards. Bant stuff. Yeah, like Supreme Verdict and like Cyclonic Rift and stuff like that. So.
Sure. So is there anything that the deck does that surprised you when you were building it, when you were playing it? Was there anything?
I wouldn't say surprised me.
No?
I would say the hardest thing is making sure you walk the balance between mana dork and beater. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want to flood the board with beaters and then have no big chunkies in your hand.
Sure.
Of course, that's how you play the game. And you don't want to like stare at Avacyn, Galta, and Absolute Virtue in your hand with no mana dork.
Right.
So I feel like this deck, it kind of comes down to like mulliganing and making sure you have a good balance of cheap mana dorks and big creatures.
Would you not keep an opener if it didn't have a mana dork?
No.
Wow.
You have, I'd say like your opener, if you build this deck, should have a mana dork and some sort of like high CMC spell.
Got it. So you need both pieces of the combo, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because Bant doesn't have problems drawing cards. It's
Sure.
making sure you can get there at an appropriate time.
Ah.
Yeah, because Spider-Man is 100% your strategy.
Yeah.
Like, you need Spider-Man to live, otherwise the deck doesn't go too far.
Yeah, you got to start paying retail for all those big spells,
Yeah,
which mana dorks help
yeah.
you pay for it, which is
Yeah.
cool, but oh boy, yeah, casting back-to-back 8-drops is a tall order.
Yeah.
Even for Ban. But we've been talking about all the cool cards in it. We didn't even mention, what bracket did you build it for?
3.
Yeah, so in gameplay, we
3.
all built bracket 3 decks. What did going into bracket 3 change for you in the deck building process for this? Did it affect any of the creatures you chose, or just add game changers to an already existing?
It kind of just added game changers.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be a degenerate, I could have added Praetors.
Sure.
Like Jin-Gitaxias
Yeah.
and Vorinclex,
Yeah.
and dropping those super early. Like a Jin-Gitaxias for 3 mana is insane.
Yeah, and
Or Vorinclex for...
Flex on turn 4 is kind of GG's for
Yeah.
a lot of decks, so yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like your basic game changers. You can choose any of the game changers. Like, I believe this deck had Smothering Tithe, Rhystic Study, and
Is it Rift?
it was either Rift or a counterspell. It might have been Force of Will or Force of Negation.
Oh, got it. Well, that's super fun. It always surprises me in brackets 2 and 3 that you can kind of just get away with running almost any creature you want.
Yeah.
Everything around power levels scales with basically every other card type.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, Gul'dan Mavrin is not a bracketed card. It's just as powerful as the cards around it, I suppose.
Yeah, and it is an army in a box.
Oh,
so.
it sure is.
Yeah.
Are there a couple of cards that you would call central to the strategy, like things that really called out to you in deck building that you're like, I need more of this?
Mana Dorks.
Besides Mana Dorks? Just Mana Dorks?
Yeah, beside Mana Dorks. Yeah, because like I'm running all of them. Most of
You on
them.
Arbor Elf?
No, I'm on like the 1 mana ones.
Got it.
So I'm running most of the 1 mana ones. I'm running Dryad Arbor,
A
and I
Water.
believe a Bloom Tender.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, and another standout card was non-creature legendary spells.
Oh, like what?
Like 2 cards that come to mind are Urza's Ruinous Blast and
Ooh.
Karn's Temporal Sundering. So those are 2 legendary sorceries
Yeah.
that you can get big value off of for casting them for Bant.
Because their mana values are what normally? Like 5 and 8 or something?
Ruinous Blast is 5. Temporal Sundering is 6.
Yeah. So, you know, being able to get a extra turn
spell for
3 mana.
3 mana.
3 mana and bouncing a creature.
3 mana and
is
bouncing your
very
Birds of
good.
Paradise is
Oh, yeah.
pretty gross.
No, that's pretty sick. And you also, in gameplay, cast Magic Mirror for
Yeah.
3 mana. That was also really
Yeah,
cool.
Magic Mirror. Yeah, Magic.
Yeah.
I cast Magic Mirror. I don't think I did anything with Magic Mirror, but you know, it just
No.
sits there and draws you cards.
But that's
So-
another card where you're like, normally the mana cost is a huge restriction and it just doesn't see
Yeah.
a ton of play in our format.
Yeah,
because
you can get a great henge without any creatures.
Yeah,
You know what I
just
mean?
nuts.
Yeah, you can get a great henge going pretty early.
Yeah. Well, that's super cool. Any spicy or underplayed cards that you found? Any cards that aren't just like the big mythics?
Other than not really. I think just like the little lands that tap a creature.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
sure.
Holdout Settlement or
Sure.
Survivor's Encampment. The tap a creature, add a mana of any color. It gets
it.
you a tapped creature because that's another thing that the deck kind of can struggle with is tapping your creatures.
Right.
Yeah, so you run cards like Inga and Essica that turn all of your creatures into mana
In
dorks.
mana dorks, yeah. No, that's super cool. Because, normally tapping creatures, not a big problem. Just go to combat, but it's not always an option.
Yeah, especially if you
Especially with your dorks, you don't want to swing out with those.
Yeah, or if the thing you want to web sling in is haste or something like that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
pre-combat, stuff like that. Well, no, that's super cool. I don't think I would have picked Dryad Arbor up, like, on my first pass building.
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, because Dryad Arbor is just not a card I think about very
Yeah,
often.
yeah.
But no, I think it's very flavorful in here and very effective. You got a favorite card in the deck? Just one?
My favorite card? Probably Gul'dan Mavrin.
Yeah. Armenia can?
It's just like him coming down and either giving you going wide or going tall and making a 12/12 when he attacks.
Yeah, because
if
you chose
unanswered.
go tall in the gameplay, and
Yeah.
because of an anthem or something you had, you just kept getting bigger dinosaurs.
Yeah,
that was really sick.
flowering of the white tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Gul'dan Mavrin, super cool card. I have really wanted to like jam that index. It was in that oh god, the cowboy guy. Gyrid.
Oh,
it was in the
yeah,
Gyrid
yeah,
deck because
yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to make big
The
dinosaurs.
populate
You never did it.
guy.
But I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, we got there with him.
All right. Well, wrapping up here a little bit. Gotta ask you, is it a keeper?
I don't know. It does its thing, but then everyone figures out that, oh, you just gotta kill Spider-Man on cooldown.
Or Tulane?
Yeah. Tulane's like the backup commander.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just it's a very fragile strategy. I think it would lend itself very well to being like a bracket 2.
Sure.
Sort of like fun strategy. If you want to, bring it to bracket 3, then you can include all of the free spells that like offer a lot of protection, like counter spells and stuff like that.
Because this deck always plans to have its commander out. So like,
Yeah,
your fierce guardianships, your flawless.
You have to
maneuvers.
to use a lot of slots for protecting your commander. Like all of the heroic intervention, like even like cards in.
I think I stole that from you.
Yeah, you did. You did. That didn't feel bad at all. Yeah, it's just like making sure that Spider-Man stays alive, giving him hexproof indestructible and stuff like that.
Got it. Yeah, no. It sounds super, almost Voltron, but not.
Voltron in a different way. Voltron in the way that he can attack because he's vigilance, but he's like, if he's gone.
Most of the time you kind of don't want to, and yeah, he's super critical to your.
Oh yeah, you're never casting Peter Parker, by the way.
But
you're always casting Spider-Man.
Never gonna happen. All right, well, before we wrap up here, is there any card that you left on the cutting room floor? Any card that you were still considering when you were?
None. I know I made a couple cuts. I know I asked, I believe you and Alex to look at the deck, and you guys just offered some cards. I don't think I took anything out that was like a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, 3-color legends with big chunkies was kind of hard to make cuts on.
It's hard to make cuts, especially if you want to include all of like your favorite legendaries. Like I didn't include very many like elder dinosaurs other than Galta and Maverin.
And the Nezahal.
Yeah, the Nezahal.
Big slippery one.
Like I could have included like what's the white one? Zetalpa. Yeah. But
Zetalpa.
Yeah, so nothing really stands out of like me like, oh god, I can't include this card. So
sure. Well, that's it for today's deck showcase. If you liked what you saw in the deck showcase, let us know in the comments. And as always, like and subscribe. And then we hope that every hand is a snap keep. Goodbye, friends.
Bye-bye.